Alright, it is Saturday at the moment. I have a 115km race in Martinborough tomorrow. I'm going up to my granddad's tonight, and I've just picked up the bike. I've finally got carbon wheels on it. We'll have a look at those later. I finally got the foil, but the new foil front wheel because the other one broke. I'll tell you a story about that later. And we're heading off to the race. Well, heading off to my granddad's now. Race tomorrow.
Baby, we go round for round in my bed. She the one I think I found till I'm dead. I don't want nobody else in my head. And no, I don't need another one. We can stay up late and have a ton of fun. Take your clothes off. What's in my drink? It won't let me doze off. And depressed girl, overdose on Zola. And I've been up all night sweating in my dreams. I tried to run away, but you're trapping me. Romance reacted chemically.
Alright, we need to get the bikes ready for tomorrow's race. Give the wheels a quick pump up because the old graphene tyres like to go down overnight, so I need to check them in the morning as well. Alright, take this one off because I need to give my bike a quick tune up. Alright, that's pretty nice and tuned now, so I just put on some, what's this? This is the Muck Off Wet Lube, because Matty told me I have wet, I got the wet and the dry, and he's like, nah, always use the wet, so all I ever use now is the wet. It is the next day. It is 7:45 at the moment. Race start is now 9 o'clock for me, and I have 113 kilometers to do. It's one big lap, and then you go back into Martinborough, and then there's one small lap, and then you literally, the road that you come in on the small lap is where we are right now. So I have what, an hour and 13 minutes until the race starts. And usually this race goes on at the same time as like the North Island series, but the North Island series, they can the Elite series, which is a race I did like 2 years ago for one of the teams. But so all the elite riders that normally do the Elite series are probably going to come over and do this race from Wellington, so I'm just guessing it's going to be a lot harder than normal. Got the GoPro on today, that's all charged up, and we've got the mount on, so we should get some footage from the race, which will be cool. So yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be quite quick, so hopefully like 3 hours or just over 3 hours I'd say for 115. And it's probably my first race since Nationals with carbon wheels.
I'm on mind, my own business, all my feelings. And I'm sad, and she's sad too. If I die, then I had to. My life is turned upside down like why? And goddamn, I don't wanna write no list. I don't wanna fuck my wrist. Goddamn, took it all away. Took it all away. It goes away, then it comes back again. Damn, I guess you lost another friend. talking about it like it's a goddamn choice. Keep on fucking talking, I'ma shut your voice. Cause I rock designer don't mean I'm Gucci. You would know if you fucking knew me. She said let him talk, it go right through me. I don't know if she said that truly. Hello, you don't gotta lie. And I know it's hard sometimes. How can they think that we don't try? Even though we tell them. And I'm sad, and she's sad too. If I die, then I had to. My life is turned upside down like why? And I'm sad, and she's sad too. If I die, then I had to. My life is turned upside down like why? And I tiptoe back to the darkness. I don't want this. What the fuck is it you not get? I don't really wanna talk it out. Yeah. How'd you really wanna walk it out? I'ma mind my own business. All my feelings slowly killing. They be drilling into my head. You don't wanna come in and see it. You don't.
I used to say that I was blessed, but now I feel like I'm too stressed to live my life. I think it's over.
And I'm sad, and she's sad too. If I die, then I had to. My life is turned upside down like why? And I'm sad, and she's sad too. If I die, then
Alright, the race is over now. I ended up getting like, I was like bunch kick, just in the bunch most of the race, and there was a group of 6 up the road I think, and then a few guys just went off the front from my group with like a kilometre to go. I was like, oh, they're a bit eager, but then apparently no one in our group wanted to sprint, so I had to like come through them, and I think I got like 10th or something, so not terrible. I ended up doing 117 kilometres today, so not all so bad. I want to take a quick look at my 2018 race bike now that the year's almost over, and I finally got my carbon wheels back. Alrighty, this is my 2018 race bike. It is the 2017 Chapter 2 Terry. It is one of the generic models, not one of the limited edition ones. I had one of the limited editions ones, I'll put a photo up now, but that got cracked, and then I got this one as the replacement. I'm currently running a Dura-Ace crank off my old Avanti, but I'm running a full Ultegra 6800 group set that I got on my Cervelo, and then I ended up selling that. I put my Dura-Ace on the Cervelo, and then I had this, so I chucked this on here. So I run Ultegra. The reason I run Ultegra is because it's cheaper, and like it works just the same. I'm not bloody climbing up Mont Ventoux, so I don't need my bike to be like 6 kgs, and it works perfectly once you get Ultegra going, and if you look after it, it works really well. So then I've got, yeah, Ultegra brakes, Ultegra derailleurs. The only difference is I've still got the Dura-Ace cranks, because these chrome cranks are definitely the best. I've got Ultegra, Shimano Ultegra pedals. And then my crankset at the moment, I'm running 52-36, but I'm going to, next year once I move into under 23, I'm going to use 53-39. Alright, heading over to the handlebars. I have a set of FSA compact 38mm handlebars. They're like one of the narrowest bars you can get. I don't know why, I just like the narrow bars, because when you have really wide bars and you're not that wide, you just look like a munter. I've got 110mm negative, I think it's like a -10 zip course SL stem, so that's the alloy one, not the carbon one. And then I've cut the stack off as much as I can. I've just got the generic carbon spacers. I have an Physique Antares saddle, which is the, what is it? This is the titanium version, so not the carbon one, so it's like the second from the top. And then obviously moving on to the wheels, because now I finally got them. So this is the original wheels that I had. This is the 2016, I think, 2016 foil F50 model, and then Matty broke this when he went over to Canada, so now he replaced it, because they don't make those ones anymore, with the new updated version, which is quite lush after riding it today. So this is the foil Legend series. So this is the that's the predecessor of the F50, and this is the new, basically the new F50, which is called the Legend Series with the big font. Alright, that is the end of this video. My legs are pretty knackered. That's the longest race I have done in almost a year, I think. 117k of racing, I think it all worked out to be. Follow me on Strava if you want to see the data from all that. It's all up there, and the link to that is in the description, or just search up CyclingTom, I think, with a space. My Instagram is in the description, go follow me there. I think there's just CyclingTom NZ. Like this video if you haven't already. Chapter 2 bikes, the links for that will be in the description if you want to get one like mine, the Terry, and there's got a new Aero one, the Rary. And subscribe if you haven't already. That's the end of this one, and I'll see you in the next one.
Take your clothes off. What's in my drink? It won't let me doze off.